fascinating. Yeah, I am really looking forward to reading the Bible as an adult.
It's really creepy looking. There's like no tooth. Like no tooth. And this thing over here looks like a like a Mayan cone head thing. And it looks like it's got like big loop earring thingies. With like a square on its head. And then like a little square on top of it. Where it's like a gold plate with a plate on top or a square on top. It's just like their new like AI chatbot or whatever or something. Like I don't even know if this person's real anymore. I mean, I kept seeing the you know that the hand signs. You know, I don't know. I'd like to think this person isn't you know, into the free brick finding people. This thing down here looks especially weird. Looks like a face turned away from us. It's like I'm on DMT or some shit. Like eyeball, mouth looking that way with a headdress. And then on top of its head, it looks like it's got like a shanty town, on top of the head. And you can kind of see how it, like, here's eyes in the mouth again, but with, like, the tongue out. And then it here's another or mouth. It's just totally scrambled. Like, it just went like this. Like, it's been like this for 6 minutes now. Almost 6 minutes. 5 minutes 42 seconds. It was live, so I mean, like, there's no way of knowing if this person's real with ChatGPT and the 3D art that ChatGPT is capable of. I mean, this person has a Discord. But like, it could, that Discord could just be another ChatGPT. I mean, that. Yeah, I've got that video of David Ewing Jr. They don't know who David Ewing Jr. is. I think one of them's a millennial reigner. Post-millennial reigner. But this, I don't know about this one. This one's... But this is what they did to my video, my recent one on Paco tried to play my video the other day, and this is what it did the whole thing. My video is titled John 15:18, and it turned into this gobbledygook like this. I mean, like, it didn't look like all crazy demonic like this does, but it looked like, like Donkey Kong, Underground, Mario Brothers, cassette tape, scrambled screen looking stuff. Like when, the cartridges were going bad and you blow in them, for Nintendo on on like the first Nintendo. I think they're just targeting, the whole Christian, especially the millennial reigners, post-millennial reigners. I think they're just hitting us hard. I mean, I've got 2 strikes come back, after after my hate speech strikes, and the videos I upload are just gobbledygook. And then she's talking about the Bible, and all of a sudden it goes gobbledygook. And I don't make videos for other people to watch. I'm not really like a content creator. I don't get paid for this. This is just me filming stuff for me. Like I'm not trying to take the devil's money here. Like, this person is taking the devil's money. Paco doesn't get any of the devil's money. I don't get any of the devil's money. Uh, I don't think the other guy. He might be getting the devil's money. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's not even about subs or anything. It's just the fact that you know that they just anything that's positive or you're hitting too close to home or you're pointing the finger and you're right over the mark. They do this to you. Or this is just all not real. It looks like those Mayan paintings, or even some of the Chinese paintings. And so you go to this one, and then this one's like a tooth missing, eyeballs in a shanty town with like doves flying above it, I guess, and a little shanty with like a door to nowhere. It's like the fire people when they go up those fake stairs and they got to carry all that stuff to the top, and then there's nothing up there. It's just like the banister. It's just a thing of like however many levels of stairs. Paco was playing over there in the other room. And then, now it changed over to something else. Some warmongering thing in Europe. Anyways, yeah, so the North Pole. Man, those guys are right up there. And you see Static's video, and he's showing like the polar winds or whatever, and like all the different I was getting those little rainbow things down here in Texas, and yeah, if everybody could get there to the Camp of the Saints, right? If everybody had to go there once a year, would it not have to be the North Pole? They got Polar Express, the compass thingy, C.S. Lewis. All these things allude to the even Snowpiercer, the sequel to Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Show that. It looks like it was in the north. And of course, like the maps are all messed up. You can't go there's no real roads that go north. Like you'd have to take a train or you follow train tracks north. I think there used to be a train that used to go around the whole world, just like in Snowpiercer. It would have gone through Russia, Siberia, Alaska, Canada, down California, down through Mexico, down through South America, back up through South America, Mexico, over to New York, Florida, or Florida, like Louisiana, Florida, New York, Maine, and then hop, skipping and jump over to England, down to France. Go down to Spain. Whether around it went or down into Africa or over the around the Mediterranean, I'm not sure, but you've got all those tunnels underneath Gaza that they're showing, and those look like old star fort. Those are entrances into the bottoms of old star forts. They're not going to be able to whatever they think they're going to bomb the Gaza, the Palestinians out or whatever, is just insane. I mean, that just proves that those people are genocidal. Like, we've got genocidal, psychopaths over there, trying to just obliterate, Polish Stein. I mean, they're insane. I mean, they're doing what they're doing here in the border in Texas. They're just, like our military on the border is clipping the fence lines so that people can come into America. Navin Grossum, whatever that creature's name is, Nancy Pelosi's nephew, just signed a thing that all people get full health care in California, except for the homeless people that are already citizens of this country. Like, there's talk of them, militarizing them. They're gonna put them in our military to make them to make them. I mean, like, I've got a person at my store that her boyfriend's from Venezuela. The government just gave him $40,000 to start a business. I'm not getting any of that money. Like, I've got two companies, and I'm not getting 40 grand from the government. And all it's going to do is create more of that, white replacement, so that he can set something up so that he can bring him and the rest of his family and other people's families in here to replace us. With 40 grand, you can move probably a pretty decent amount of people, especially, when the government is funding it. I mean, and you got Toad House up there. They're piling them into Maine, which I don't even want to know how they'd be doing through the. I mean, like, it's winter there, like winter. Like, it snows in Maine. Maine, Vermont, New York, Pennsylvania, Connecticut. It gets bad winters up there. So how are these people, if they're shipping all these people from Texas up there? Like, where are they going to house them? Like, because from what it sounded like, it sounded like Toad House said they're just all, in like a millennial reign star fort old city, with a really awesome church, but they've just got homeless people everywhere that don't even, like, it looks like, Escape from LA or Escape from New York, Snake Plissken coming to movie theaters near you. Anyways, I thought it would have kicked back on by now, but I guess not. 20 minutes of it hasn't moved. Whatever. At least I'm able to upload now. I guess. I'm out of the timeout box. Hope I didn't say anything for hate speech again.